the Pod Network Entertainment.
The views, thoughts, and opinions expressed on this program are the speaker's own. The material and information presented here is for general information and entertainment purposes only. This program might include strong images or language and may not be suitable for all audiences. This podcast was mainly created for fun and entertainment. And because we're the only podcast that has a big enough bravado to talk about all these. Viewer discretion is advised.
So, we're in studio, as you can see, like freaking amazing studio. We're in the Spotify studio for TPN.
This is an upgrade. Congratulations, TPN.
Really cool. Yeah. I don't know these people. Like, I haven't met them in a while. Like, you want to introduce yourself? I don't know.
Yeah, the last time we saw each other was at your wedding.
So
6 months ago, I would say, yeah.
A couple of months ago. Feels like forever.
I mean, not a couple. Like, you've probably seen each other a couple.
Pero 6 months na yan. No?
Yeah, 6 months.
We're
like
filming
the
July.
wedding.
It's half of the year already. Crazy.
Half a
Time
year
is
I've been
fast.
wed. Wow. I love you.
Aww.
She's here.
She's here. Yeah, she's
Anyways, yeah, but we have been seeing each other. Sorry about that.
Yeah, we kind of go to events.
We saw
like,
NMIX.
we're the representatives, I guess.
Is it me? Kasi sobrang layo ko na. It's probably that,
I don't
right?
know.
Like responsibilities, things like that with the current changes of the tide.
No, first was Waterbomb.
Waterbomb,
Yeah.
yeah. And then
That
you got
happened this year.
NMIX.
And then there was the
I didn't
NMIX
know about that.
meet.
He
He knew about it after the fact.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, okay?
To be honest, I didn't know it. So,
It's like, andun lang ako. Wow, what the?
No,
I mean,
Why am I here?
I messaged him like just a couple of days before.
literally a day before, I think.
Yeah, no. Like a couple of days. Na parang, like I'm thinking about it. It's like,
Oh, yeah.
okay.
Okay. That's
Yeah.
what happened.
Whatever. So, and then we got N Friends. So,
Yes.
N Friends obviously like big,
Yeah.
big event
It's a
that
Big
you guys
festival,
attended.
super fun. It was
Crazy.
for me
Crazy.
as a chronically online person. It was content creator after content.
Yeah, I
creator.
assume like left, right, and center. Like, pag tumingin ka dyan, it's like, oh shit, look, it's this guy. Oh shit, it's that
and we
girl.
got to interview a lot of, influencers.
We were
content
expecting just
creators.
people like goers
Mm.
to interview. If you've seen the TikToks, it's probably uploaded by now.
Follow
Yeah,
us.
it
always
has been,
at
yeah.
the Kingdom Pop PH on TikTok.
Yeah, so but we expected like yun nga yung mga naglalakad lang, and then we saw this content creator, and then Nuna's like, I love her, let's talk to her. That's
Yeah,
parang,
we're mutuals now.
yeah.
Oh shit,
We had-
talaga?
I had to shoot
Wait,
the shot.
wait, Jepito, kailangan mutual tayo.
I
What
know,
the hell?
It wasn't Jepitol, but it was Chris Ray. love you,
I had
Chris
to
Ray.
shoot the shots. Yeah,
She's
she
a
does.
live streamer and a fashion and lifestyle
like,
content
Oh
creator.
shit.
I'm like, she does lifestyle content too. You should follow her.
Yeah, he was the one who plugged me, so I was like, I appreciate it, man.
I think everyone's welcome to making content if it's a content creator. I wish it happened often, but I guess it's an annual thing.
But
I don't know.
Now we know that we can do that. Like, we
That's
should
true.
do
Yeah,
it a
you just
lot
gotta have
more
the balls like to approach
really
people.
approach
Yeah.
them.
And then like this is like I'm being Lolo right here, but when I
Mm-hmm.
started doing the podcast like more than a decade ago, like they have
damn.
wala talaga. There's no content creation scene in the Philippines per se. And then the pandemic happened, and then obviously like
There was
left, right,
no
and center,
podcast scene. no?
everyone started
Actually, yeah.
started doing
Everyone just
podcasts.
doing it.
Yeah.
No, right when I joined you, that was when it started booming.
Yeah, kind of booming.
No?
Yeah, 20,
Even
21?
internationally, yeah.
2022.
2022,
September
yeah.
2022.
Even internationally, but I guess it's the pandemic. It's
It
one
really
yung
is.
buwan
Yeah,
ng pandemic.
there was a high during 2020. Like even like my distant cousin started doing podcasts, and I was so surprised.
What does he do?
And it was like, no, he had like I don't know what he did. Like sobrang ano lang niya, sobrang kwela lang. And
Ganun lang, madaldal.
and yeah,
Okay.
madaldal lang siya.
It's
And then it
just-
stopped. And then it's like holy shit! Like everyone's doing podcasting, and then like nowadays. Content creation is a plethora of things.
It is.
Podcasting,
And it
TikToks,
gave Bobby and I
shorts.
the opportunity to attend events without you.
Yeah, that's a thing.
I was gonna
we
say
asked you though.
It's a running joke that I'm not attending any
water bombs. Though we could
we
have been
did,
together, but
Yes,
you were
we could
sick.
have. Yeah, I was sick at that time. Like, legitimately sick.
And now you're just sick of us.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's true.
It kind of just happened.
More with her.
Damn, I'm sorry. I haven't been present Recently.
Well, like that could be an argument. Like in your defense, I'm not present during events, so like
I mean, like, it's just
I get what
it's
you
been
mean.
a lot.
This is giving me like
lately.
flashbacks of my childhood.
I'm sorry.
it's like tito and tita, like
I had to.
fighting.
Para siya
ganun.
yung bunso, tapos tayo yung magkapatid.
Yeah, like around like that. Yeah.
Wala ka naman nung...
Anyway, like I wanted to talk to you. Like we're friends, right?
Welcome back.
I think.
Maybe, right?
I think we're still friends.
Yeah, we're still friends. Maybe.
Kaya,
So
welcome back to the...
yeah. So, no, we're not there yet. Like
We're
I wanted
not
to
there
ask
yet.
you. I wanted to ask you. Like I thought of the topic. So
It's gonna test our friendship, huh?
yeah, this is gonna definitely test our friendship. Let's say you won the lottery.
Okay.
Should we
will be
give
signs.
each other something? So let's say if your winning amount is let's say 800 million
Oh,
pesos.
shit, you're set for life.
May tax.
You're set for no. Tax free na. Tapos na yung tax. So malinis 800,000.
Net na
800
yun.
million. Net na.
Okay.
How much would like if you're gonna give us anything like yes or no muna dun? And if so, how much? Since we're friends,
Are you guys third or what?
I'll go first.
Okay.
800 million, I would honestly give each of you 5 million pesos. At least 5 million. So like we talk almost every day for the past 3 years and
Yeah.
like, there's a
Para may pang
relationship
mic
here.
na kami.
Para may pang mic na kayo. Kasi like,
yun.
dude,
Yun pala yun.
sobrang bigat na binubuhat ko yung audio quality natin every time. Like, alam mo yun?
Sorry na.
Oh, damn.
PD Nim, excuse me, hello, PD Nim.
Sorry.
Kuya, ay,
No, it's me, the voices in the heavens.
si Kuya.
PD Nim, di ba? 5 million para makabili na sila ng mic.
Medyo 2 years na kasing sinasabi.
Oo. More like 3.
Sorry na.
I am broke.
I
have bills to pay.
So yeah, 5 million each.
Sponsor
I
us.
think that's fair, right? Like 5 million is not like
Yeah.
It's a hefty
that's
amount.
a lot.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
I think that's fine. 5 million. Pero are you guys gonna give each of us if ever that you won?
Oo naman.
Magkano sa'yo?
Siyempre, galante ako.
So mga 50 million each?
Hindi,
Ganun.
mga 5 pesos.
Salamat.
At least meron, diba?
Tapos diba, mahiya naman kayo. Binigyan ko yun ng 5 pesos. Bigyan rin ako ng
Wow!
May interest.
Can you imagine like before we go to you like because I was thinking about it like papaalam nyo ba sa tao? I feel like hindi mo dapat pa alam pero like there'll be signs.
Oh yeah, for sure.
It's like you'll probably like drive an Escalade or something like at one point mga ganun.
I don't drive, so...
Oh yeah, fair enough.
But there will be signs.
Yeah,
You
there will be signs.
You will find a lot of mofusans and miffy.
See,
stuffed
that's
toys.
where her priorities lie, not on microphones and cameras.
Usagi.
Hindi na ako mag-uuwi nung ketchup sa McDo.
Hindi ako mag-uwi ng mga toiletries sa hotel.
Holy shit!
Yung chinelas ng hotel din.
You're gonna see Ingrid's
Bibili ko na
background
yun. Oo.
differing from time to time. Minsan sa
Oo.
hotel siya nagsushoot,
Yeah.
outside,
Bakit
things like
umaga
that.
dyan? I'm in Rome.
Puta, yes, I love it. Yep. So like how much really
Like for
realistically?
real?
Mm-mm.
Honestly, well, 800 million is a lot. And
You're not gonna finish that in
You
one
can-
lifetime.
What?
Diba? You can die na, no? Parang,
You can...
I mean, you can live without working.
Oh yeah,
naman.
like without
for
working,
sure.
800 million.
Siyempre, you have to be
Yeah.
smart with it, diba?
For
You're gonna
sure, yeah,
invest
of
in a
course.
franchise or a business, diba? Passive
Yep.
income kind of thing.
Yep.
800 million is a lot. And honestly, I don't have a lot of people that I trust with,
Same boat.
a lot
Your
of
stuff, yeah.
my shit, diba? So like I have a couple of people in my life that I would trust to give it, and they're sila
Wow! What the fuck? Parang what?
pilitan. Yeah, pwede na sila.
Damn.
So yeah, no,
Thanks.
I wouldn't give them. I would probably give you guys a lot more than 5.
5 million, really?
Yeah.
Are we talking about 10 or
5 million.
Probably
I'm
10
pretty
million
sure,
each?
yeah, or even more.
galante?
I do the same.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, you're the cheapskate.
What? What does that make of
Cheapskate
me?
siya. Ikaw nga yung 5 million niya.
Hey guys, I have a family too.
I
like,
know,
you know.
No, yeah, that's understandable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have
And
a family
he just moved
too.
into a house.
Yeah, exactly. I would probably
Gets
pay the
naman.
house.
And you have to probably
okay.
ask permission from Ali. So
Are we like if we win 800 million, are we moving out?
Oo
Really?
naman, pupunta sila sa ano.
Ano, Alabang ganon?
Mag-AAV na sila. Yeah.
Are we moving to Alabang?
AAV.
No, we're just probably gonna buy like a
Big plot of land
yeah,
and
that's
like
smart,
build a house.
smart.
It's like a house worth maybe 100 million. That's not bad, right? And then
Pwede
like
nyo na
everything should
iparenta
be.
yung
Hindi,
bahay
pwede.
nyo na.
Dude, you can
Yeah.
you can do what's this, solar panels. It's pretty expensive, but
We have
if
solar
you
panels.
Have those,
Yeah.
but then fully.
Yeah. So and then not fully for the like, pero there's a significant amount na nasa-save namin every month. So this is like not bad. Yeah, I want like a huge solar panel like just for everything.
Imagine.
Are you a
It's
car
just
guy?
So
I'm not a car
expensive.
guy.
It's just
So you're not
expensive.
gonna
Yeah.
spend on cars. Okay,
No,
that's
not
fine.
really.
not,
I would buy a pickup. That's it. Cuz like I love pickups.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. That's just it. Like
Okay.
she would probably buy a decent like a better car. I don't know.
Yeah,
like,
that 800 billion is Ali's too. So remember
Yeah,
that.
so,
I
not
want
yours.
this. Can I buy this if we win 800 million?
yeah, he's probably said that for like how many times?
I have
already,
I have 800 pesos. Can I buy this?
Wait, it's 800?
No, it's not.
No, how much is that?
It's 6,000
Oh
pesos.
shit!
Times 5?
Times
Joke
5.
lang.
Yeah.
Tama ba?
Girl
Mali
math, girl math.
Girl math, yeah. I'm gonna need this.
Ano lang siya? Tatlong 2K lang.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's cheap, diba? Like, kapag in-installment mo siya, it's not bad.
Oh, yeah, not bad.
Anyway. So you, more than 10 million, you more than 10 million, I'm around the 5 million. Like maybe, you know, like we'll never know. Kapag in-invite niyo na ako sa mga events niyo, we'll probably give you 10 million.
Also,
But
okay.
I'm like, I noticed that Yuki has a family, like big family. So I understand the
Yeah,
5 million
yeah.
sentiment. For me, I trust.
I mean,
little
like
people.
any amount, right, would
Yeah,
be
for sure.
awesome. Like even giving me like 10,000 pesos.
Oo, laki na
Pucha,
lang yun.
saka pupulot ng 10,000. Kaninong kaibigan ka lalapit para makakuha ng 10,000 for free? There's no one. Just like that.
But if you wanna be our friend,
But if you want to be our friend, go to our Patreon. No, we don't have Patreon.
Not yet.
Not yet. Welcome back to the King of Podcast Season 5. This is Yuki, this is Ingrid, this is Bobby in the TPN Spotify studios. And twice
is celebrating their 10 years.
10 years.
Yay!
This is their last year. I feel like this is their last year contractually. Kasi
They renewed.
they did 7. Did they just renew?
No, they renewed after 7.
Yeah, they renewed after 7.
So that's
Normally
7
the
more.
renewal is around 3 years kasi.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yes.
It's only valid for 3 years.
Yeah,
right?
3 years.
Oh.
So this is their 10th year. Amazing. And the topic is them being like the last girl group standing from 3rd gen. Can we make an argument with Blackpink?
They don't feel like a group anymore.
Yeah.
As of recording,
Well, there's an ongoing discourse.
even
when
Blinks
they
think
say
that.
yeah, they kind of feel like big stars collaborating with each other.
Did you see their set list? Their set list is
probably haven't.
like 5 group songs and everything else is are
Solo?
solos.
And then they're gonna
Their
reveal.
merch,
Yeah, they're gonna
all
reveal
solos.
the comeback during the tour Dao.
Yeah, Dao.
So that's weird. I think you should like at least a week before your concerts should.
I thought that was what they were gonna do.
No, I heard
To
they're
hype it
gonna-
up, you know, like
No.
they would release their comeback album
No,
and
but-
then go on tour.
But Rose released the song with Alex Warren, so that was weird. I don't know. Yeah, they don't feel like a group anymore. Even Blinks think that. And
Some of them, yeah. It's like it's a bit controversial also to say that. But like, you know, some Blinks will definitely defend them.
For sure.
For sure. Like
sure.
all to each its own. But can we make an argument of them being also a 3rd gen group that's still complete? I would say yes,
Yes.
they
but
are, but like
it's not like twice
It's-
where
yeah,
they're still
they're
sisters.
still
you know what I
pretty
mean?
solid.
Are you saying Blackpink's not solid?
Well, don't put words in my mouth, girl. I'm just saying they're a fully functioning K-pop group, whilst Blackpink is
A fully functioning
fully functioning
model
global
group.
girl group.
No, it's
Model
Yay!
it's been a bit bittersweet, sight to see them like enjoy their solo careers more.
Sure.
Whereas I don't think Twice has comfort with themselves. They have their solo projects, their solo shows.
But then
But
they're still pretty close.
They'd rather still be featured in a Megan Thee Stallion track, even if they're 9
Sure.
people. So like, How do you feature 9 people? They'd rather do that. So
How about Red Velvet?
I do not. This is me. This is a me thing. I think it's bullshit when groups say that they're still together, but some of the members are leaving
Left already.
the company, which happened to like what Mamamoo, happened to
that's-
Oh My Girl, happened to Red Velvet now. So Red Velvet now is a trio, which
Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw videos.
They're the Huntrix.
But I
It's rough, no?
I saw they were
pretty
out of
rough.
sync once.
They stopped, like, I don't want to say they stopped caring, but like there's a point
They're
where
just
I
not
feel like
committed to it.
yeah, they're
as
not
much
into it anymore. Like it's been a while, right? Like they've been together
Yeah.
for 10 years
Yeah.
now.
And this isn't to blame just the girls. Probably, if if the company doesn't really treat you well, why would you? Ba't ka gaganahan,
Yeah,
diba?
yeah, yeah.
Sure, fair enough.
Because Wendy's having the time of her life. She just, as of recording, she just went to Jin's concert and sang with him. Jin. And you know what I mean? BTS is almost back, which is a topic for another episode.
That's what, yeah. Like next spring is BTS. Like
Yep.
that as like what they said. So like I guess like Twice is definitely just the last girl group standing. Like I guess like last relevant girl group
So
standing.
last night they just released their like track list, and last week they released like solo songs for every member, which has like I don't know 20 plus songs for this comeback alone.
I want an LP of this.
What?
Like the yung disc yung malaki. I want one.
Okay.
If they have it, like 20 tracks,
Yeah,
fucking insane.
and then they're touring this month. I think.
Yeah, yeah,
or
yeah.
Next month.
October
sa
4,
Pinas.
I think.
Okay, I don't think I'm going.
Yeah, I'm not going either. I'm not going to
I'm broke.
Blackpink's and
Yeah, because you've already experienced
Twice.
both of them. Like
Yeah.
I'm still contemplating on the Blackpink one.
I mean if you can,
Invite us. Joke lang.
if you can
Invite you?
sponsor
Excuse me,
us.
after you
Us?
left me in the dark? Hello?
Us. I mean,
the
if
three
we
of
are
us.
invited by the promoters.
Oh, okay.
Grabe naman ang hugot nito.
I'll ask for
kuya.
2 tickets for me
Me
and
and
my
I.
wife. So like, okay, just going back, look, Aaron and Yua.
You'd
It's
hate
like-
it because it's in Bulacan.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
100%.
I
You know,
remember AAA.
oh shit,
So
yeah,
out of
it was insane. Like I was so tired. Aaron and Yua officially left their company. Obviously, like I think they were the last ones, so that makes Twice the only big third gen
Yeah.
group.
That's complete.
That's complete.
Yeah, that's still complete in from their generation. Am I missing anyone?
No,
No.
because there's CLC,
Kasi-
Dreamcatcher, wala na.
Yeah, but like they're
Lovelies.
coming back after a hiatus that like tore them apart.
Who?
Like CLC.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So like obviously like they're not gonna count. Mamamoo doesn't count anymore. Yeah.
It's
So-
everyone in Mamamoo, different companies.
No. So Moonbyul and Solar are still with RBW.
Same. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, how about you? Like you think leaving the company but still continuing with good
I think it's
groups?
BS. It's
Yeah,
just to like
BS.
maintain a fandom so that they still get revenue. I think that's how it is. Of course, the members would still want to continue as Red Velvet, but the reason they're leaving is because they want to pursue other things too, right?
Sure.
Yeah, that's what I think. Because especially for like, for example, Aaron left. Aaron has like so many projects. I bet she had to decline because of the company.
The company, yeah.
I think she wants to do acting. I don't know.
Yeah, yeah.
She looks like she wants to act.
A lot of these idols like tend to go to acting kasi nga they're,
Does it have
unbelievably
better-
good for some reason. Like,
Yeah.
huh?
Does it have better money in acting? Do you know this? We can fact check
It
this.
depends. It depends on
I
your
think it depends on
demand.
the project even. It's like if you're starring on a Netflix series, then probably like that'll pay better compared to
Because
cable.
Beauty of From is pursued acting. I don't know.
Yeah,
Maybe
exactly.
Oh
it's a
yeah,
calling
wait.
to-
She was in what was that?
It's okay to not be okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
as a nurse.
Yeah. So like they've already surpassed like even 4th or 5th gen groups. Like you can make an argument
Yeah.
a whole lot when it comes to 4th. For 5th gen, you can also make some argument on that.
They live longer than New Jeans.
Saja girls and
Yeah.
stuff.
Oh.
Saja girls, diba?
Guys, watch K-pop Hunters. It's a good
K-pop
movie.
It's a good show. Yeah,
good
watch Saja
movie.
girls. They're
Should've been a
they're not
series.
there, pero like
Yeah,
yeah.
it should have been.
Which also has Twice. K-pop Demon.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, exactly. Jonghyun, Jiho, and Chaeyoung.
Chaeyoung.
Yeah. Mm-mm.
And that in itself, like, enough marketing for the movie. I think.
Oh yeah, 100%.
for them
Boom,
as
one
well.
of the biggest animated films of Sony. of recent memory.
You know what? Sony is doing such a good job. I mean, I don't want to go into film, but like Sony is leading when it comes to it.
I hear you.
Animated.
Like when it comes to animations, yeah.
Yeah.
Pixar needs to bounce
Spider
back.
Verse
Yeah.
is
Pixar,
fucking
come on.
insane.
Yes,
Spider-Verse is insane.
Spider-Verse. I'm
Yeah.
waiting for the third.
Yep. So what do you think? Like, let me ask you, both of you, like, what do you think is the reason why they've kept being together? Apart from, like, obviously they like each other, probably, right?
Drama bonding.
If you have JYP as,
Oh, I don't even know if I want to include
like-
that.
oh, we can go there.
But there is
I'm
a
pretty
foundation,
Sure
right?
A lot of people agree with me.
Is it JYP,
What?
like the company? Do you think they take care of them a whole lot?
A whole
I'm
lot.
pretty
I
sure
don't know.
yes.
Probably.
Well, since they're the money drivers.
Well, you can make an argument with ITZY, but oh,
No, it's, I think, like, numbers wise talaga Stray Kids and Twice talaga.
Mm-hmm.
Kaya alagang-alaga sila.
I hear
think,
you.
Bangchan had a bubble message where parang people are complaining that why aren't you in schedules, gana. And then
Sure.
Bangchan said like they're at the point of their careers that they can choose whatever project they want or what. So I think if you're treated like that by a company, like, hey, do you want to
like that kind of liberty.
And they
Yeah,
have
yeah.
the creative freedom from
Yeah.
the start. Eh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they're the ones producing their own
That's true.
music and everything. Well, for Twice, aside from the fact that I feel like they really do like each other and they're like sisters, I wouldn't say it's the company. I think it's just because of the hold that they have in the K-pop
bond.
industry and the bond that they have. I don't like how JYP is handling their other groups because they know that Twice is still pretty much,
Relevant.
bringing in the sales for that company. And I think that's the only reason why they're being so well taken care of and
Yeah.
why they're still here today.
Why are we pausing? Oh, well, like,
Why?
I'm trying to look back into like their.
why do you think
relationship.
this doesn't happen to boy groups?
It does.
Sticking together
Yeah.
a whole lot?
Yeah, SM lang naman hindi nagdetect yung mga boy groups.
Yeah, well, it's gonna be hard if you have like 40
I don't know,
members
because
in one
in
group.
my head canon is 17 and Twice are groups.
Sure.
13 members, 9 members still together. BTS is still together.
Yeah.
GOT7 still together. So I think
Yeah.
boy groups, no, they
love it.
sila yung nag-make sure na kahit iba-iba silang company. They just really wanted to get out of JYP.
Yeah.
Oh, sure.
They really fought
No,
for that.
no one stayed in JYP, and then JB studied law just to get the name back. and stuff.
Yeah.
So that's
true.
And they
dedication
did
of like
that so quietly too.
sticking together.
Is it the girls? Like, what do you think, like, the girls has when it comes to,
Like the Twice,
like, Twice
like,
sticking together?
the girls.
The girls, sorry. Is it Twice as, like, individually, like, hindi lang talaga sila gumagawa ng own stuff nila for now?
Yeah,
Maybe in the exception of, like, projects.
I mean,
like,
you can also say that they feel pretty comfortable where they are right now.
I think so. Yeah,
And again, going back to how JYP knows that they are the money drivers in the company, I feel like they feel safe enough to, still stay in the company.
sure.
yeah. They love each other so much that like whenever remember the Jonghyun hiatus.
Yeah.
And then Jonghyun would get criticism of her image going back, right? But she was very accepted by,
Yeah.
of course, the girls.
The
would
girls
accept
and
that.
like
Very
the fans
supportive.
too. Like I would
fans
say, it's like I was
and
so
she looks good and healthy.
Yeah.
I was
she
so
is.
happy when I saw her back. Like I'm not the Jonghyun bias, but she's one of the girls that really resonated for me as a member of Twice, the Nation's girl group, and I was so bummed out that she needed to take that hiatus because of what's happening with her.
To the point where you get nervous, like, is she even?
Yes,
coming
like is
Yeah,
she
yeah,
coming back? Like there's always that kind of conversation. Pero when she came back, I was one of the happiest when I saw her because she looks so healthy. She looks so good. And I mean healthy in a positive note, not like in a shaming kind of way. It's like, and I was just so happy that she gets to still be herself, still be in Twice, and still create music for everyone. Not only for herself, but for everyone.
Yeah.
And yeah, like I just feel that the bond is probably a bit different compared to your typical usual
That's
girl
not
group.
what they do to girl groups these days. I think girl groups these days, they just train for what, 2 years and then
That's it.
sabak na, diba?
Yeah.
Parang ganun.
Or even shorter.
Shorter even, yeah. Like Twice is probably one of the last groups na may decent training time for
Like
the members.
Geo for 10 years.
Geo for 10 years,
they
like for a
did-
decade is
They
insane.
did 16 medyo may training time na
Oh yeah, like Geo has been training for 10 years.
since she was a kid.
Yeah.
I think she started at 7 years
6 or 7. Yeah, mga ganun. Yeah. So, I wanted to ask, like, it's one of the things that I wanted to ask, or last things that I wanted to discuss here. How does this affect their legacy? Being still together for a decade. Do they now outrank Blackpink as one of the best girl groups of all time?
It will depend after this tour.
Yeah.
Ng Blackpink.
After what tour? Oh,
After
Blackpink
the
tours?
deadline
Yeah.
tour.
Because
Okay.
if your fans are giving up on you, well, at least based on what I see, I think the fans are giving up on like Blackpink as a group. More
Okay.
gays are like. So
Yeah, solo
after
stand.
this, I don't know.
Sorry, I want to preface before we continue. Like, I'm only comparing it to Blackpink because they're the only third gen
They
group
were
that
the-
is
the
in
rivals.
that level. So it's not a question of who do we like more. It's not that. Like, we love them both. It's just that before you attack me, some of you guys, I'm just saying, like, it's different now. Back then, we had Girls' Generation as the best girl group of all time. With this being 10 years and them even surpassing what Girls' Generation did, do they now outrank even Girls' Generation in our list, in the TKP list? Formula-wise.
It would be impossible to do that without any bias. Just because we're second gen babies, it would be pretty difficult to answer it.
Well, you can answer it probably unbiasedly. I know you're a second-gen
guess.
baby, pero like
I'm-
you too.
I'm more Twice than SNSD.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
You're more
for
Twice.
sure. I mean, obviously, I'm more of a once than I am.
But that's my fault because I
fan of
kind of
Girls'
logged, parang tuned out after Jessica left.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah, I hear you. Yeah, that's it. Eh. It's the level of trust that you give them the group, and I personally feel as a So1 because I'm talking as a So1 here.
Biggest one in this.
Yeah.
So like I'm the biggest So1 out of us
Yeah.
three. I felt neglected and I felt
That-
betrayed
that.
after Jessica left, and I can say that because it's my opinion.
What was the last comeback of SNSD before like just not making music?
Mister.
Forever one.
And I mean,
Before Jessica left?
Lionheart ba? Or
No, that
No,
was
no, no,
OT8
no.
na.
hindi, after.
Shit. No, I think
After
it's,
is
I
You
Got a
Think?
Boy.
No, it's Mr. Yung
Mr.
last ni
Mr.
Jessica.
I mean, yung, kasi di ba nawala yung SNSD for a while? After, tas nag
After-
OGG ba yun?
After that, yun na, yung, they did Lionheart first before OGG,
Yeah, so I
I
was
think.
super
And then
tuned out.
when they came back, it was Catch Me If You Can without
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah,
Catch
tapos-
Me If You Can still had Jessica
Yeah,
in like,
Yeah,
the music
we-
video. Yo, we
We had a
reacted to that,
reaction
yeah.
Tapos Forever One. Tapos, pero
Yeah,
hindi
that's
pa
it.
rin eh. Forever One was nice, but it still hurt that. you know.
No, yeah, like I love the song, didn't feel the kind
Yeah.
of thing.
With Twice, I just feel like you can sense the, I guess, sincerity and the love that they have for what they do and for each other. And that's, I feel like, a big factor.
There's still this youthful energy when
Yeah.
it comes to Twice. Kaya siguro,
They really just
Nakapalag pa sila
love
sa
what
fifth
they're
gen.
doing.
Sure.
And you can
like,
feel that.
Nayan's like 30 now, right? But like, you can
Almost.
still feel like,
She's
youthful.
very
Then
youthful
there's
and happy,
the,
but-
She's 95, diba?
have you been watching the Sana interview?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I love her.
Sobrang youthful na energy. Parang,
Dude, can I just say, I never would have imagined as an army and as a one seeing J-Hope and Sana interacting for 1 hour.
it's me with Hoshi,
Oh
Uzi,
my
and Sana.
gosh. I was so happy. Oh my.
Oppa.
Crazy times. Crazy times.
Yeah, they're very respected, very by their peers. too.
They're up there na. Like they're
Oh,
in
yeah.
the stanchions. Like ang taas na
They're
nila
in
when
the
it comes to that.
Rushmore.
Yeah, like Rushmore for sure. Absolutely. So I just wanted to go back. I feel like they've surpassed Girls' Generation now. I'm a second gen baby.
Wow.
I love Girls' Generation, obviously. Pero with everything that they've been doing and the barriers that they've broken, albeit Girls' Generation walk so they can run, they have surpassed them
yeah.
na in the GOAT category. It's like, obviously, Girls' Generation will still be one of the GOATs. But they're not the GOAT anymore.
Yeah.
I will always make an argument now in this point in K-pop. I will make an argument that Twice is the best girl group of
As
all
of
time.
today. Oh, wow.
If Twice were to disband tomorrow, their legacy is insane.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Right?
I feel like I'd be happy. I feel like if, diba, you were saying in the first
yeah. They're
few
this is probably
minutes,
their
this is
last
probably
year.
their last year. I mean, I feel like
I think they're gonna renew.
yeah, I feel like we have been saying this for quite a while that if they would end or they wouldn't, extend their contracts, I would be okay. Like as a once, I feel like they have already made a mark.
Yeah.
I thought in their 7th year they haven't. This
Well,
year,
yes. Yeah.
I know they have.
With their recent releases, they really picked up, I feel.
I think Twice is the best of all time.
Aw,
Right now,
damn.
Look, we're talking about groups, And it's just like, oh my god, I'm gonna sound such a hater for this. Like, we're not talking about individually.
No, you're not being a hater. You're
Yeah,
just
I'm just
Girl
talking about like
opinion.
as a group. Like when it comes to what they've accomplished together, what they've produced,
Yeah.
what they've shown us together.
And we're
they're the
talking
best of
about
all time.
K-pop here.
Yeah,
okay?
like K-pop. They're the best of all time.
Kids grew up with What Is Love Now at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let that sing.
Oh, even Aki, even Aki.
Yeah, like even Aki is like, yeah.
Insert Aki picture here.
Yeah,
Aki.
yeah, they're right here. Like not here, but yeah, here. So yeah, like things like that where people have now like they're now legends.
Parang
They've
ma-
been legends, but ngayon
Even more now.
even more now.
Yung mga 4th gen, 5th gen, parang di ko nakikitang magtatagal ng like
Ganong
what
Ganon.
else. Yeah, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Right? So maybe 7 years siguro abot ibang groups. Pero 10 years
Right.
and still solid.
Together
Hmm.
with like consistently making songs.
Yeah. I don't think so.
Yeah.
Which is, that's the K-pop problem. Like K-pop in general problem na yun.
Yeah, it's kind of
That's true.
dead, but
Yeah.
that's
They're kind of just like nagtatay sila ng
it's
groups.
another episode.
It's for another episode. Final thoughts?
Love you
Well,
Twice.
I love you twice, and even if I don't have the same level of I guess obsession. Of course, they're
She
gonna
was
be-
pretty obsessed.
I'd like to point that out
A
because we
pretty-
just grew up
yeah.
with them na kasi.
A pretty big part of my heart.
Yeah.
belongs
Oh,
to
yeah.
Twice for sure.
It's like,
like having
we'll
a best friend.
probably won't be big fans of K-pop if it weren't for
For
Twice.
Twice, yeah, dude. I started my
Actually,
career. I started my TikTok
It's a career.
journey.
That's how
Doing
I found
Twice
her.
covers.
It's a career now, guys. Okay.
Yeah.
Twice formed friendships because I like
Yeah,
one
we
of the
met,
dance.
yeah.
Yeah.
Through TikTok. So
Galing, no?
and Yuki invited me because of my Twice
Na
covers
yun.
as
That's
well.
true.
Damn.
So
Twice made us.
Twice really
Made
helped
in
me
a sense,
lot
yeah.
with
Like when it comes to DWIBs.
my content creation journey. So thank you so much.
It's so nice when a
Twice.
group is like, like a long time partner. Kasi di ba parang sinasabi ni Nuna na di na siya ganun ka-invested. Pero kasi if you're long term with your partner, it's just like you're not because
Respect. You
someone
have
ka na.
respect for them.
It's just like
the love will always be there.
there's always the comfort. of
Yeah,
just being there.
exactly. There's always the comfort.
Because if we listen to Feel Special right now, we'll still be like,
Oh, yeah.
what a good song.
Yeah, for sure.
It's true.
I still listen to it to this
Yeah,
day.
that's a non-skippable.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, for me. Skippable would be Bulldozer, things like
Ay,
that.
naku.
Bulldozer.
That's a bad
Like a
song.
bulldog.
Like a gnarly.
Here we go
Yun na
again.
naman siya.
Cats, I might go 10 years.
Ah, yeah, I feel like too.
But they're not K-pop.
They're the group
They're X-pop. Yeah.
They're the group to be.
I'm looking for XG breaking that barrier for everyone right now. I'm hopeful because Is This Love is really
Man,
good.
I just feel like it's just global girl groups from here on out.
Yeah. That's where we're at.
like-
I agree.
XG number 1.
Flex speedy name.
To
Well,
which Twice helped the
Ano?
global
Yeah.
stage.
yeah, for sure. Yeah, like, it's like
And Blackpink.
barriers will always be broken, like at one point, diba? And they've broken every barrier now. I feel like this has been the most open K-pop culture we have ever had.
Yeah.
Not necessarily just because of Twice, but like a plethora of groups and idols.
But Twice was like a very normie thing because everyone was dancing to What Is Love. The straight guys
That's
are
true.
dancing to What Is Love in the pandemic.
And to be fair, the kind of music that they put out there is not for Western listeners as well.
That's
But
true.
they'd sell out America, they'd sell out.
Yeah.
Europe, crazy. What this? Oh my god.
Yeah, they're just lovable people. Yeah. Well,
What a
That-
group.
what a group. Best of all time. Greatest of all time.
Thank you twice. You made us.
Yeah.
That's
Thank
true.
you for giving my career.
Kahit lower bucks.
Kahit lower box lang
Lower
naman.
bucks lang po.
Okay na kami
Birthday ko po. Ano?
Oo nga, no, October.
Well, you guys, that's the show. Thank you so much for listening to this episode, and we'll see you again for the next one. Peace, guys. Bye.
The Kingdom Podcast is brought to you by the Kingdom Podcast creative team. You can find us on Instagram and TikTok at the Kingdom Pod PH. All episodes are available on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and YouTube. Thanks for listening to the show, and see you next time.
The opinions of podcast creators, hosts, and guests are not necessarily reflective of the official stance of the Pod Network Entertainment, its hosts, or other network programs. The content created by the people behind the podcast is personal and not meant to harm any religion, ethnicity, group, organization, company, or individual.